And these are the headlines of the hour. Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation demands clarification from NEA Managing Director Kulman Gising for the third time, accuses of not submitting the performance evaluation. Free burn treatment in all provinces yet to begin despite the lapse of 2 months since government's announcement, lack of infrastructure and human resource dense government's plans. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announces resignation as the leader of Canada's governing party after nearly a decade as a Prime Minister. And Nottingham Forest beats Wolverhampton Wanderers by 3-0, narrows gap with leaders Liverpool to 6 points. Welcome back. A magnitude of 6.8 earthquake, according to China news agency Xinhua, rocked the northern foothills of the Himalayas near one of the Tibet's holiest cities today morning, killing at least 32 people and shaking buildings in neighboring countries like Nepal, Bhutan and India. The quake hit at 9:05 a.m. 105 GMT with its epicenter located in Tingri, a rural county known as the northern gateway to the Everest region, at a depth of 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles. At least 32 people have been killed as per our latest news update on the Tibetan side, while the impact of the tremor was felt across the region of Nepal. 800,000 people, which is administered by Sigatse, the traditional seat of Panchen Lama, one of the most important figures in Tibetan Buddhism. Villages in Tingri reported strong shaking during the quake, which was followed by numerous aftershocks with magnitudes of up to 4.4. A magnitude of 6.8 quake is considered strong and is capable of causing severe damages. Tremors were also felt in Nepal's capital Kathmandu, some 400 kilometers, 250 miles away, where residents ran from their houses to the safer places. Ministry of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation has demanded a clarification from Managing Director of Nepal Electricity Authority Kulman Gising for the third time. It has been provisioned to remove staffs if they score less than 50% in the performance evaluation. However, Kulman has been accused of not submitting the performance evaluation until now. The ministry had casted a secret and very important letter in the name of MD, which has accused him of obstructing the works of the ministry. According to the ministry, Gising has written a note of dissent expressing his disagreement with the authority to provide services and facilities to the committee formed for the study of TOD meter in the dispute of dedicated and trunk lines. The current formed government seems to be dissatisfied with the performance of Gising, due to which a clarification has been demanded time and again. On the 18th of October, the government announced free treatment for financially disadvantaged burns patients and designated hospitals in all the 7 provinces for this purpose. However, 2 months into the decision, these hospitals have yet to begin providing the services. In case of Kathmandu, patients are still unable to access free treatments at designated facilities.
The government has designated BP Koirala Institute of Health Sciences in Dharan, Koshi province, to provide free treatment for financially disadvantaged burn victims, with a building already constructed for this purpose. However, the hospital has not begun the service, citing delays due to lack of a lift.
Main delay भएको कारण भनेको यो लिफ्ट को अभावले, लिफ्ट बेडहरु रेडी भइसकेको छ, लिफ्ट को टेन्डर पनि आह्वान भइसकेको छ, लिफ्ट इन्स्टल हुने बित्तिकै हामी सञ्चालनमा ल्याउँछौं.
In Madhya province, the Narayani Hospital in Birganj has been designated for burn treatment, but the government has not provided necessary budget or skilled manpower. As a result, the hospital is struggling to offer intensive care services for burn patients in the Tarai region. In Gandaki province, although the burn ward at Pokhara Academy of Health Sciences was inaugurated in the Nepali year 2061, it has remained inoperational due to lack of necessary infrastructure and skilled manpower, including doctors and staff. The ward was later converted into an ICU and is now being used for family planning and safe abortion services. The hospital has allocated 5 beds in the surgical ward for burn patients. However, this has remained ineffective.
मेन त हामीलाई जनशक्ति नै हो सर. जनशक्ति हामीले पाउन बित्तिकै हामीले जस्तै अस्ति सिकल सेलको लागि हामीले जनशक्ति पायौं र हामीले माननीय मन्त्रीज्यूले घोषणा गर्नुभएको 1-1.5 महिनामै हामीले वार्डलाई सञ्चालनमा ल्याउन सकिहाल्यौं। त्यस्तै गरेर बर्नको लागि पनि हामीले जनशक्ति प्राप्त गर्ने हो भने हामीले 1-1.5 महिनामा नै हामीले वार्ड सञ्चालनमा ल्याउन सक्छौं।
Elsewhere, the Bheri Hospital in Lumini province has nothing more than a signboard on the 3rd floor, lacking necessary equipment and manpower for burn treatment. The Birendranagar Hospital in Surkhet, Karnali province has reached an agreement with the Ministry of Health to provide burn treatment, but the service has not started. The hospital says the ministry has completed necessary procedures and is now ready to begin offering burn treatment. Sethi Provincial Hospital also lacks necessary facilities for burn treatment, forcing patients to seek care in India or Kathmandu. The Ministry of Women, Children and Social Welfare reports that it has not received any support or resources from the federal government aside from the initial decision.
संघीय सरकारको निर्णय हामीलाई पनि थाहा छ, निर्णय भएको छ। सुदूरपश्चिममा सेती प्रादेशिक अस्पतालमा बर्न युनिट गठन गर्ने भन्ने त्यसको निर्णयसम्म मात्रै बसेको छ र थप हामीलाई निर्देशनहरू अथवा जनशक्तिको व्यवस्था स्थापनाका लागि मोडालिटीको कुरा.
Burn patients from across the country are mostly compelled to travel to Kathmandu for treatment. However, even in the capital, aside from Kantipur, Bir Hospital and teaching hospitals, no other facilities have provided burn treatment. The Kantipur Hospital, specifically established for burn care, currently has more than 35 patients admitted. Despite an encouraging announcement from the government for free treatment for those who are financially disadvantaged, they are still compelled to pay for the services. The hospital, meanwhile, has cited unclear decision on part of the federal government.
हामीले हरेक प्रदेशमा चाहिँ बर्न सर्जरीको विशेषज्ञ, प्लास्टिक सर्जरीको विशेषज्ञ नै राख्ने भनेको हैन, किनभने हामीले त्यो कुर्न थाल्यौं भने त त्यो जनशक्ति उत्पादन हुन नेपाललाई अझ 10-15 वर्ष लाग्न सक्छ। त्यसकारणले भएका जनशक्तिले आफ्नो भन्दा तल्लो तहमा काम गर्नेहरूलाई टास्क शेयरिङ गर्ने हो, टास्क शिफ्टिङ गर्ने हो। त्यस अनुसार चाहिँ तहाँ कार्यरत चाहिँ मेडिकल अफिसर होला वा नर्सिङ स्टाफ होला वा चाहिँ जनरल सर्जन हुनु होला वा अन्य सर्जनहरू हुनु होला, उहाँहरूलाई तालिममा सहभागी गराएर उहाँहरूबाट त्यो सेवा प्रदान गर्ने हो।
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health and Population has emphasized on mobilizing existing manpower. Every year, around 55,000 people are affected by burns, but the government has failed to take effective decisions.
As ruling alliance partner Nepali Congress and CPN-UML prepare to amend constitution and raise election threshold, Madhya-centered parties have formed a task force to discuss unification, citing threats to the rights gained from Madhya's movement and their existence. The Madhya-based parties had united in the Nepali year of 2074 to form Rashtriya Janata Party and again in 2077 to form Janata Samajwadi Party. Now, parties like Janata Samajwadi, Loktantrik Samajwadi Party, Janmat and others are forming task forces to explore cooperation, fronts and possible unification.
र संविधान संशोधनको समय विषय पनि उत्थान भएको छ। सँगै 6 महिना संघर्ष पनि हामीले सँगसँगै गरेका हौं। त्यस कारणले पनि संघर्षशील शक्तिहरू जसले साझा नेपाल निर्माण गर्न चाहन्छ, पहिचान स्थापित गर्न चाहन्छ, संघीयतालाई मजबुत बनाउन चाहन्छ, तिनीहरूको बीचमा संवाद, सहकार्य, सिद्धान्त र एजेन्डा मिल्नेहरूसँग सम्भव भएसम्म एकीकरण गर्नुपर्ने पनि आवश्यकता छ।
Madhya-centric parties, once the fourth largest force during the 2064 Constituent Assembly election, have weakened due to the frequent splits. Political analysts say these parties losing influence in Madhya province and national politics are uniting to regain power and protect their rights. The Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority (CIAA) has filed corruption cases at the Special Court against 8 individuals, including civil servants, including former Secretary of the Ministry of Land Management, Agriculture and Cooperatives of the Madhya Province, Dr. Namrata Singh. The other in the defendants list are Senior Agroeconomist and Chief of Agroscience Center Dhanusha Sankar Prasad Saha, Agro Promotion Officer Amar Chandra Mandal, Joint Accountants Brajesh Kumar Shah and Yubrani Matsya and owner of Agro Farm Private Limited and Chairperson Lakshmi Narayan Yadav. The cases have also been filed against the then veterinarian Ranjit Kumar Adhikari, Agro Promotion Officer Avinash Kumar Jha and Agroeconomist of the Agro Development Directorate of Tanusha Bikash Kumar Shah. The cases surrounding financial irregularity during the implementation of an agriculture, livestock and fishery development program in the Nepalese fiscal year of 2079 and 80. The defendants have been alleged of releasing payments against fake bills and procuring goods that do not meet the required specification. The corruption watchdog CIAA has claimed of financial irregularities worth 10 million rupees and has demanded for fines and jail sentence. Welcome back. The K.C province government is hosting a 3-day investment summit from 24th of January. However, there are federal and provincial acts that analysts consider are against investment that are yet to be amended. The province government has hence prepared to introduce an ordinance to support the nearing summit. The K.C government has selected projects and presented the concerned committee, which range from 100 million rupees to 32 billion. The projects that are related to tourism, agriculture, industries, mines and minerals and information technology, among others, are currently being dwelt upon at the committee. Some new proposals have also been made by the province government, including producing hydrogen from water, ethanol from cassava and glass from sand from K.C River. Meanwhile, the province government has expedited preparations to amend relevant acts. The Provincial Council of Ministers has approved of the amendment to the Forest and Environment Act. The acts that need amendments are Investment Authority Act, Tourism Act and Industrial Businesses Act. At present, virtual meetings are being held with potential domestic and international investors who could participate in the summit. A decision on the final list of participants is still awaited. Time for international update. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that he will step down as the leader of the ruling Liberals after 9 years in office, but will stay on his post until the party chooses a replacement. Trudeau, under heavy pressure from the Liberal legislators to quit amid polls showing the party will be crushed at the next election, said at a news conference that Parliament would be suspended until 24th of March. That means Trudeau will still be the Prime Minister on 20th of January when US President-elect Donald Trump takes the office. Trump has threatened to impose tariffs that would cripple Canada's economy. Trudeau said that he intends to resign as party leader and as Prime Minister after party selects its next leader through the robust nationwide competitive process. 53-year-old Trudeau, who took office in November 2015 and won re-election twice, becoming one of Canada's longest-serving Prime Minister. But his popularity started dipping 2 years ago amid public anger over high prices and a housing shortage, and his fortunes never recovered. Polls show the Liberals will badly lose the official opposition Conservatives in an election that must be held by late October, regardless of who the leader is. A Toyota research unit will invest in Japanese startup Interstellar Technologies IST to support mass production of its rockets. The world's biggest car maker group announced expanding its foray into the space sector. IST said that Woven by Toyota, a Toyota subsidiary that is building a city of future in Japan with autonomous driving technology, will invest about 7 billion yen, $44.4 million in IST by the first close of its Series F funding. As a part of the capital and business tie-up, Woven will appoint a director to IST's board and support rocket production by strengthening supply chains and corporate governance. The The announcement came after Toyota chairman Akio Toyoda's speech at the CES trade show in Las Vegas on 6th of January, where he gave updates to the company's experimental Weapon City project, which was announced in 2020. The Japanese government aims to launch 30 rockets annually by the early 2030s and make Japan Asia's space hub with a 8 trillion yen space industry, granting subsidies to startups such as IST and Space One. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.